Get a stretcher. All right, we're recording. All right, guys, welcome back to JROD Pod. This is a solo episode because I had a guest and they canceled, so fuck them. They're never getting a chance to be on here again, and that's just how it is. I mean, you know, JROD Pod is blowing up. We got 1 million subscribers now, and hop on the train while you can. So today we're gonna talk a little current events. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Epstein's Island has reopened for business, guys. And not just to pedophiles, but to like families, everyone. Like, and they're even doing this fun little thing where like they give you a get out of jail free card when you get there. It's like gonna be a resort. It was bought by a financier. And I think that this is kind of like the future of like a lot of tourism. Like where you go, you know, something really tragic and horrible happens. And we've talked about this before on the JROD Pod. Just like, you know, cities that have fallen. What is it, Jay? What's the one? Is it San Francisco that's like gone to shit in California? Where you can like steal like up to $1,000 worth of stuff.
Oh, and they won't even chase you?
Yeah.
It's somewhere over there.
Yeah, somewhere over there. But like, I feel like these are the kinds of things that are going to be popular going into the future as our society gets sicker and sicker. But yeah, so Epstein's Island is open for business. So if you guys, you know, want to plan a family vacation or spring break, Epstein's Island is open. Now, we don't get political, the JROD Pod, however, we're going to talk a little behind the scenes. So apparently, this is the gossip in D.C. Doug Emhoff, for those of you that don't know, which many of you probably have no idea who that guy is. He is the husband of Kamala Harris, right? And I guess in his first marriage, it's kind of hard to tell. Like when you look up online, it was hard to find like a well-worded like explanation of it. But from what me and Jay got was that basically he impregnated his nanny when he was married to his first wife. So I'm not sure how quickly he, like, after that marriage ended, he married Kamala, because that nanny is now pregnant, and so they're going to be raising another child in the White House.
He's going to be doing dishes in the back.
They're going to have him doing dishes in the back. I mean, if it is a he or a they, you know, we don't know. It could be a they. But I think it's weird. It's a weird, I don't know if it's like a smear on Kamala or if it's like, because it doesn't really affect, like.
It don't affect, it's just they try to dig dirt up and I felt like they dug the wrong hole.
Yeah, that's like a stupid thing, because they almost make it seem like he cheated on her with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now they're like, what do you think about it? Like, you think he's going to do it again? Like,
those questions I was reading.
Yeah.
So I pulled up this thing. We were like trying to find some more things on it. It was a Reddit. And you know what the name of that Reddit was? It was Conservatives of the U.S. or something. And that's what had the questions. And that's when I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
yeah.
But dude, Reddit? Are you on Reddit?
Every now and then.
Dude, Reddit is very weird because it's like, it's huge, and they have these like sub Reddits, you know, where like there's this one guy, his name was Brendan Schaub. He was an MMA fighter in the UFC and turned a comedian, podcaster guy. And he like would get so much hate on the internet that their podcast, The Fighter and the Kid, eventually turned into just like a cesspool of just like hate towards this guy Brendan, and his problem was he never addressed it. He never addressed like he would just like he'd be like, I mean, he called them losers and stuff, and like say like called them Cheeto fingers, like, and like thinking that, you know, him just kind of ignoring it was gonna help. Dude, it just built up, and then it just blew up, bro. It blew up. It got so bad that he actually had to he had to sue one of the people on there because, bro, it was crazy.
Damn.
But subreddits, like, people on Reddit, they can get sick, like, for real. I mean, and that's kind of just the trend, really, in today's culture. I feel like people are getting sicker and sicker. What would the name of that tourism be? Like where you're going to like messed up or places that like fall in cities and
hell, I don't know.
yeah, tourism hell. You just go to like old pedophile islands or whatnot, you know.
That's crazy. Like, oh, let's pack up the family and go see what they was doing over here,
Yeah. You guys want to see what it would have been like if you would have got caught by Epstein?
Right.
If, it's just kind of weird. I mean, I would go.
Let's go to his secret dungeon and see.
Right. I mean, bro, I wonder. He probably has some weird like dungeon stuff there.
For sure.
And I bet you, bro. I don't know how much money this man had, but apparently Eric Weinstein, this very like famous and successful like physicist, or
any relation to Harvey?
No. No. They do kind of look similar. No offense, Eric. But he had met with Jeffrey Epstein once, and he was talking about how when he met with Jeffrey Epstein, he could just feel like this, like the hairs on his neck kind of stand up. Like it just felt
like a dark vibe.
Yeah. It was like this guy isn't who he's saying he is. He said that when he met him for the first time, Jeffrey Epstein had this super hot lady sitting on his lap with just huge jugs, and he was kind of like bouncing his knee, and her boobs are just bouncing. I'm not kidding. He's talking to Eric Weinstein, the super smart guy, basically just about like what he does, because Eric was wondering how he got all this money. And he talking about how he used to be a professor, I forget at what school, and then he became a financier. But if you look at all of Jeffrey Epstein's his portfolio and just like his investments, they
don't match up.
It doesn't match up at all. And so it's like, well, he wasn't. He was in
the pimp game.
He was a pimp. Yeah, he was a pimp. And gosh, I forget why I started saying that. But yeah, Jeffrey Epstein's a pimp, and not PIMP pimp. He's a bad pimp. He's a bad pimp, But this is all right. So we've supported RFK on the podcast before, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Now, then he made a remark about a worm eating his brain, and then that kind of dropped him in the polls a bit. You know what I'm saying? But this is a very strange thing that he did. So apparently, about a decade ago. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's listen to this.
Now to a bizarre development in the campaign, and it's happening here in New York. Independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has confessed to a nearly decade-old mystery involving a dead bear found in Central Park. Christina Fan joins us live from the park. Okay, so Christina, what happened, and why is Kennedy coming forward now with this story? Well, Cindy, in October of 2014, a dead bear cub was found about 50 yards from where we are standing. It was such find that multiple news outlets.
I mean, this already sounds just bizarre. Okay, all right, press play.
That like the Cocaine Bear movie.
yeah, it sounds like that's what it's about to start.
Let's cover the story, including ours. Well, over the weekend, nearly a decade after this mystery was first reported, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has come out on social media confessing he was the one who dumped the dead bear cub. In a video posted to the social media platform X, Kennedy said he was going falconing when a woman in front of him hit and killed the bear with her van. He said he pulled over and
I don't know what falcon.
Cub in the back of his car with the intent to use it for meat, but then ran out of time.
Probably hunting for falcons.
Take a listen to what he said happened next.
I thought, at that time, this was a little bit.
Can you pause?
They made a series.
It's like he's like, what at that time? Like
you can tell you about to say some bullshit.
Yeah, and he also
shoulders going up.
Yeah, he's literally like he even kind of looks like Joey B in this. All right. Let's continue.
Bicycle accidents in New York, they just put in the bike lanes, and some people, a couple of people are going to kill. I had an old bike from a car that somebody had to park and make it look like.
Did you understand anything that was
I
just
understand
said.
the last little two. He was like blah 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 blah, make it look like it got hit on the bike.
Yeah.
So he put the bike under the bear, made it look like the bear was riding the bike.
And that's his idea of like a little gag.
Yeah,
Like
a dead bear.
It was a prank.
Yeah. So kids and everybody walking by and like, oh, it's a bear on a bike, a dead bear.
That's kind of twist.
Yeah, like, and then just drove off to the airport. He said he had to go to take a flight.
After going falconing, this guy, I mean, shit. I mean, he grew up as a Kennedy, you know, like
Some weird shit.
that's the kind of life, you know. Oh, you go falconing. Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, never.
But my question is, okay, if you're falconing, assuming falconing, you're hunting for birds. Why is there a car like where you are?
Shouldn't you be like deeper in
Yeah,
there?
right.
Like by the mountains and shit?
Yeah. But this bear, I don't know. The whole thing sounds a little weird.
Yeah. It's definitely off.
And he said he was gonna eat the meat originally, right?
Put it in his
pause.
trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, major pause.
But put it in his trunk.
Yeah. He put it in his trunk and then he said he ran out of time, so he dumped it with the bike. He had a bike too, so he left the bike.
Oh,
with the
he
bear.
just. Oh, it wasn't even just sitting there. That would have been funny if it was just sitting there and the bear was dead. It's like the bear just crashed. That would be hilarious. I see. Okay, as I'm thinking about it, I see where he's coming from with the perspective of humor.
But that's so weird. Like,
It's
it's dead. The bear is dead. Like he's seen the bear get hit by a van.
Right.
First off, the people who hit the bear, they left.
Yeah.
So what's up with that? We didn't even discuss that part.
Yeah, true. Well, yo, isn't that like illegal?
Yeah, like you say hit and run, and then it's like oh, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. RFK, that'd be
This like is sounding so like fake. Like it sounded like something else happened.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I wonder if it is fake. What was really going on?
What's the real story?
Yeah, that is weird. And also another suspicious thing, he's gonna put it in his trunk, but he's going to the airport. He's gonna bring the bear.
And then you're going falconing.
Yeah,
that's the part that you like. What?
Yeah, very strange, weird. I don't know. You know, as RFK talks more and more, I start to think maybe that worm fucking maybe it really did.
Maybe it's the worm talking.
Dude, oh my gosh, it's venom
controlling them.
Yeah, dude, that's scary as hell. There is that disease for deers where I
know what you're talking about.
The brain gets like infected by parasites,
like zombies and stuff,
and they become zombie deers, dude. But if it can happen to deers, couldn't it happen to humans?
I mean, if you're going falconing and shit like that, maybe.
Yeah, dude, RFK might be what's it called when you're like the first one to get it? Patient zero.
Oh, patient zero.
Yeah, he might be patient zero, dude.
Some Walking Dead.
Okay, so basically we got three options here, people. We got Kamala, we got the Orange, and we got Mr. Worm. So that's really all the options we got. Now, I don't think Mr. Worm. I really don't. I feel like he's fallen by the wayside a bit.
He's out of here.
Yeah, he's out. The guy's out. Get him out of here. He should have with that bear. And then we got Trump and Kamala. I don't believe we talked about Trump getting shot in the ear. What are your thoughts, Jay?
I'm so in between, man, because
In between what?
of like
A hoax or which?
yeah.
Okay, so a hoax on which side? Like, do you think it was like planned by like Trump's party or?
I kind of think it was.
Yeah.
Because like I seen like 3 different angles, and you see the dude like just walking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like I'm like nobody's seen this dude,
Right.
and then he just sits down and sit there, and they see the little glare. I'm like it took him like 10 minutes to set up.
Right.
Nobody said anything.
And it could be. That's a good point. It could be like if Trump did orchestrate it, like it would make sense why no one's doing anything. But also, it's like, well, who has like the Secret Service or whoever is in charge in their pocket, you know, in a way, like, because then it could have been the Democrats. Or it could have, what if it literally is just some crazy guy, you know, just lost his mind?
Yeah, I mean, that could be it. But, like, even like, when it was going on, like, the way you protect, like, the president or whatever, you know, you supposed to, like, they're supposed to be over him.
Oh, yeah.
He was all like, fight,
Oh yeah,
I'm
when
like,
he turns around.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fight.
dude, like you're not even supposed to be up. Like usually they tucking his head.
Right.
So I'm like, man, this gotta be fake because they're just letting him.
Right.
Like they're like usually they're covering, and he's just like
he's a tall motherfucker.
He's tall. I know
though.
he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
But like they're just looking at him, like they're holding him, like hugging him.
Right.
And he's just like fight, and I'm like,
Wait,
dude
and he
can
wanted to
shoot
grab
you,
his
yeah.
shoes too. He was like, he's like, oh, I gotta grab my shoes.
and
So,
then he fucking went golfing. He went golfing the next day.
I know. I feel so. I like. Typically, I would say it was planned by the Democrats, or not even the Democrats, but like the deep state or whatever. And but that is a possibility. But what are like how that's the riskiest.
Yeah, and then the dude is dead. Like,
And then the fireman died that was sitting like behind Trump. He got shot and was killed, which is very sad. So that's what also makes me think. I think it was real because someone did that.
It was real, but it was like staged to be like let's almost get you.
That's almost.
But we got to take somebody out.
Okay, so then there's the kid. What's his name? Do you know the shooter's name?
No, I don't know.
I don't know it either. Whatever. He doesn't even deserve his fucking name to be mentioned. But that guy, he was registered as a Republican because but like he donated money to like the Democratic Party, but he was registered as a Republican. And a lot of times what Democrats will do, or vice versa, is if they don't think they have a chance of winning, they'll register as the party that they don't want to win and then vote for a candidate that's not Trump, just to take away votes from Trump, or in this case, Trump. So you really don't know, and we probably won't ever know, but shit, man, I mean, fight,
I don't know. I just like, but I wouldn't put it past Trump because Trump
he's a crazy guy.
He's crazy. He's like to get shot in the ear and then go golfing the next day is like wow. Like,
it's almost badass.
I mean, yeah, like he do shit like that. You be like, damn, like this dude is.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, like
if it's all real, if all of it is real, then that's some sick shit. Like turn around, fight, and then dude, the camera angle that the guy got it. So you know how the picture, we'll put a picture. It's like with the American flag and Trump's turning around. He's like fight. The angle that's taken at, the guy had a GoPro on, so he was able to like just constantly be snapping photos. So that's how he was able to get it. But he's also the same photographer that snapped the photo of like a lot of famous presidents back in the day too. So I don't know, it's very strange. But let's move on a little bit. Go on to Florida. For those of you in Florida, get out because it's about to be a shitstorm. There's big hurricane coming, big hurricane. Also, I guess there's a big rise in like shark attacks and like a huge rise. But I feel like that contributes to the hurricane because the hurricane would push them.
It's moving everybody, all the shit up. Yeah.
Right. And so, I mean, Florida is already the ball sack of the United States. So just, I mean, Miami's cool.
It's the gooch.
It's the gooch. It really is. And I think if the world, like if the United States, what's 2012, that movie?
The Mayans and all that?
No, the End of the World movie, 2012.
It was about the Mayans, though, wasn't it?
No, it was like just the world being destroyed, like California is falling into the earth.
Well, didn't the Mayans predict that 2012 world was going to end or something?
They did predict it, but then they made a movie like modern time, like it is happening.
Because wasn't it called 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about the Mayans. But you are right, the Mayans did predict. And
yeah, that's very fucking confusing. If they made a movie called 2012 and it was about
I know
prediction.
They didn't mention that. Like
no, you're right. They didn't mention it.
Yeah,
at all,
but that's a good point. Yeah.
When I seen it, I was like, "Is this movie about?" I think they was kind of scared to say it was like.
You think so?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That it's funny. For the past 2 minutes, I put a Zen in, right, and like I'm over here sitting like everything's cool, but I was actually like I don't know if I have too much nicotine or something, but I was about to start sweating real bad.
You good? You need some water?
I'm feeling cool now. I don't know, cool guys. JROD Pod keeps it cool, right? Even if we feel like we're gonna die.
When did you? I didn't even see you.
Yeah, no, I snuck it on it. But yeah, I don't know. I do think there's been a lot of like people that predict doomsday events. There was that one woman, she's blind. She predicts a lot of like doomsday events. She passed away. Could you look up on Google? Just, we don't have to pull up like videos or anything. I just want to know her name. It's like a creepy name. Look up like old woman predicts future. Yeah, that's her. Can I see what are some of the predictions she's made? 2025. Dang, that's creepy.
The world's end will begin with the conflict, devastating conflict in Europe. Here we go.
Can you read these off? I can't see them.
2025, war in Europe, exploration of Venus in 2028, melting of ice caps 2033, 2076, the return of communism, 2130. Damn.
What's the last one?
Contact. It says first contact.
Oh shit. So we're gonna be dead by then.
Yeah.
Damn it.
A global drought, and then the Martian War in 3005.
In
3005.
2005, Martian War. Okay, so we make contact with them.
3797, the end of the world, part 1.
3797. All right,
The blind mystic. Is that what she went by?
Yeah. If you look up some of her past predictions, like she's been spot on. She predicted. She was old as hell, dude. She was blind, but she could, I don't know what you would call it. She had foresight. Yeah. Does it say any of the ones? If not,
cyber attacks.
That's crazy because she was around before that even.
1996.
Wow.
Economic crisis, increased terrorism.
I'll insert a video of her saying some of the predictions.
Putin's assassination.
Oh, no way. When did she say when?
Predicts. No, she didn't say when.
Dang, that's wild. That'll be crazy if Putin got assassinated.
Yeah, some of these, yeah.
All right, and then let's just go to the last one, the last topic, the UFO footage.
Well, I kind of got a little more than UFO.
Oh yeah, let's toss it up. Let's toss it in.
For those planning to hit the beach in Florida, the Sunshine State
here
has
we
been
go.
officially named the shark attack capital of the world. There are more unprovoked shark attacks off the coast of Florida than anywhere else on the planet. Topping the list is the Atlantic coast around Daytona Beach. There have been 351 attacks recorded there since 1882. The most common months for attacks, by the way, are July, August, and October.
Yo, you got a rattlesnake in here? What the? You kidding me? Yeah, that's right. This is Colorado, and that officer was looking for drugs in a car and found what you just heard, a rattlesnake. The owner of the vehicle said he lent it to a friend, apparently just as shocked when they made the discovery. No charges filed, but police are searching for that friend.
We'll expect some pandemonium at the Smithsonian National Zoo. China's sending a pair of giant pandas back to Washington, D.C. Bao Li and Qing Bao will join the zoo family by the end of the year. The news of the pandas coming back to the U.S. comes just 6 months after 3 giant pandas were returned to China.
I must have said it on Good Day Chicago
Dang,
That's cute.
that is cute.
Little pandas.
Yeah.
1,000 times. I want to believe another UFO has been spotted, this time in New York. You blink and you miss this one. TMZ captured the video. It lasts a nanosecond. An unidentified object whizzing across a clear.
Good.
That thing was flying.
That thing was flying, dude. And you know what? That's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I do not feel good, so this has been JROD Pod. Thank you for listening.